welcome to BarBaria. So, you may notice that the sun is about to come up out there, and since I last left you just as night was falling, I guess I can't really hide the fact that I've done a little bit of work offline. So, I dug out the rest of that coal. I've got myself a little more elbow room here, and as you can hear, the night has been a little bit busy. So, there go the zombies, and I'll show you what else I've done. What I have here is my little to-do list. We've already covered the need of shelter. We've got a door, we've got some light, we've got walls, we're good. Those zombies you hear outside cannot eat me. So the next thing we need is defense and food. These are absolutely critical. So I did hear some pigs out there. We're gonna arm ourselves and gird our loins and go forth into the world. Now the next thing, I want a compass because this base is right next to my spawn point. The compass will always point back to my spawn point, even once I make a bed, provided that the bed spawning actually starts working at some point. I do want to be able to get back here, but I want to go adventuring. It's time for us to go see what the surface of this world has to offer. I'd also like a watch, so that when I'm down in the mine, I can tell when it's daytime if I need to come back up for anything. And of course iron. I need better tools. I'm going to start making some stone tools, but even that, you know, on another world, I carved a 100 by 100 branch mine. I did about half of it with stone, and then I did the other half of it with iron in about a third of the time. So iron is really the way to go. I hope to find enough to make all of my tools out of iron from that point on. I also have another mission that I am going to embark upon, and that mission is for cake. Now, the biggest thing I'm going to need is iron, because the wheat and the eggs are not difficult to come across. The sugar, likewise. However, I need 9 pieces of iron to be able to make 3 buckets. Now, the reason that I want cake will become readily apparent in my next episode, should I be able to acquire it. Now, this is our luxuries board. Hopefully, we are going to be able to become so successful on this world that we will be able to start building some luxuries. I want to build an underground farm and ranch complex. As I said, you know, I am a tunneler. I like living underground. We're going to need a tree farm because I do not like removing these trees from the landscape. You know, you plant another tree and you're never sure exactly how big it's going to grow or if it's going to really replace the one that you've already cut down. So I do like the trees out there, and especially when it comes to the birch and pine trees that I'm going to be finding eventually. They don't replenish because we don't have saplings that distinguish between types yet. I'm hoping that that'll be included in the future. I may very well install a mod that will make that a reality. And of course, the real goal of this game, precious, precious diamonds. Diamonds! Everybody loves diamonds! Sorry, that was channeling a Simpsons character there for a second. So, now that it's morning, let's get ourselves some better tools and venture back out into the world. Check my volume here, just make sure. Oh my goodness, I've been doing my viewers a disservice. I'm playing on a normal difficulty. That's almost unforgivable. I mean, I'm sure that as many of you are here to hear the wonderful sound of my voice and watch me tunnel deep into the bowels of the earth, more of you are here to watch me die horribly and viscerally at the hands of zombies, creepers, and skeletons. So we're going to bump that up to hard. Sound looks good. I don't think it's going to overwhelm me at all here. So, let's make some tools and head out into the day. You've already seen the quote-unquote recipe for these tools, so I won't go back over it, but Now we're upgrading to stone tools. There's an axe made of stone. It's going to be both a little faster and a little more durable than the wooden tools we've been using. I'm also going to craft myself a stone pickaxe, which, again, more durable than the wooden one. I'm going to need a couple more sticks. It goes so fast, as much wood as you can gather, it's never a bad idea. And a shovel, because when I spawned on clay. Now, some people don't like the look of the bricks. Some people, can go to hell. I am going to go collect that clay because I like having some nice brick fronting on my buildings occasionally, and it's very durable. It's not creeper proof, but it's definitely creeper resistant. So I'm going to head out and grab that clay. Don't see any horrifying creatures out for my blood candies yet. So let's... oh, a pig! My goodness, what have I gone and done? By Loki, I have forgotten to arm myself. I should be punished. Okay. I'm sure I will be punished. Sooner rather than later. Okay. There we go. Sword. I can make a sword out of wood too, but I am the barbarian, not some unblooded boy. Ha ha ha. The pig has dropped bacon for me. The barbarian shall feast tonight. We got some cows over here. Cows are important early on. If I am successful at finding iron, they will become less important. But another thing in the aspect of defense is I need some armor. Come here, chicken. Chickens, that one didn't. It was a greedy chicken, but chickens do drop feathers, which will become important if I can't find a skeleton spawner to produce arrows for me, which I probably can't. I have yet to find a single skeleton spawner in all of Minecraft. As a matter of fact, in my entire career, I have found one, and only one, dungeon of any kind. It was, in fact, a spider dungeon, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but I found it before I knew what the peaceful setting actually meant. So here I am, tootling along. I found a couple of caves. I've dug quite a bit. I was just tunneling randomly, no sort of plan or direction, and I came across cobblestone. I was like, that's weird, I haven't put any cobblestone here. And I hadn't run into any monsters, and I was like, well, I don't know, maybe they wait to show up until you're a little more established. I have no idea. Of course, having played quite a bit since then, that's not the case. The monsters will show up as soon as they are capable of doing so. They want you. They're coming after you, and there is really no way to stop them. You can only delay them. Best way to go about playing Minecraft is to realize that you're already dead. So don't worry too much about it. Don't become too attached to your tools. And thanks to creepers, don't become too attached to your structures. It's all temporary. Almost a very Zen philosophy. Minecraft is fleeting. But, where was I? Oh yeah, spider dungeon. So my difficulty was set on peaceful, and I break into this dungeon. Oh, good heavens. A flood, a flood. Okay, gotta stem the tide here. find this spider dungeon, and I'm on peaceful. I break into this cobble structure, rather, and see a little tiny cage with flames on it, with a little tiny spider spinning around inside it. Like, what the devil is this? I admit that I jumped in and made some pretty noobish mistakes here. It's my way of gaming, it always has been. Who needs a manual? I'll just jump in and play the thing. Didn't really work out for me as well as I could have hoped, because I break into this dungeon on peaceful, no idea what's going on, and missed out on the opportunity for some really fun gameplay there. And since then, I have not been able to find a single dungeon. So, like I was talking about being punished for stepping out of the house improperly equipped, I was punished for, I don't know if that counts as hubris or not, but that certainly didn't work to my benefit. So hopefully, with everybody watching, I will find and be destroyed by at least one dungeon. Because, as much as I want to go storming in there all gung-ho, you know, pull a Macho Man, ooh, yeah, or a Conan the Barbarian, what is best in life is to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women. Seriously, a great concept, but no plan survives contact with the enemy, as I've heard said before. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful that I'll find something, and I'm hopeful that I'll emerge triumphantly. Starting to get dark out there, so I'm gonna chicken out a little bit, like a vole, go hide back in my cave. Yeah, I know, the barbarian who hides from the darkness. It's great story making. But I do have a few more things to set up my area properly here. Next thing we're going to need to do is to build a furnace. There we go. Because even the barbarians had mastered fire. There we go. It looks like a nice little furnace complex here. I'll eventually fill that in with furnaces because you can split them up and have multiple things burning at any one time. And into here, I am going to... Oh, no, I can't cook things with pork. How this works is you put your fuel in the bottom, and what you want to cook, or smelt, or what have you, in the top. Now, I'm kind of miserly with my coal. I like torches, and I'm going to use them as long as I am able to. So I like to use the far more renewable resource of sticks to cook my pork. And pork chops are cooked by exactly 2 sticks. Works out perfectly. There we go. Yeah, that's not going to work any better this time than it did last time. And that's really just for cooking pork. Now, when it comes to cooking other things, I do... for smelting things, I do tend to use coal. Now, 1 piece of coal is going to do 8 pieces of smelting. And I'm starting to run long on time, but I just want to show you what I'm doing here. I am cooking this sand down into glass. So when I return, we're going to make some windows. We're going to pretty up the base here a little bit. And then we're going to carry on and start delving into the earth, and hopefully I can find that iron. So as I have said before, ladies and gentlemen, adieu.